In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through how to do an alternating press and hold with neutral grip, or otherwise known as a alternating shoulder press with neutral grip. So I'm on a Swiss ball here. So if you're using a Swiss ball, you're going to start in the middle. So you want to be sat bang in the middle of the Swiss ball to start off with. You're going to have your chest up, looking forwards, and your core is going to be braced before you start the exercise. There's two ways we can get these dumbbells into a neutral position. One is just by curling the weights up, hammer curling them, keeping the elbows in, and then we can start the exercise. Or if you've got heavy weights, heavier maybe than what you can hammer curl, you might want to use the knees as a little bit of assistance and momentum just to bring the weights up. Now from this position, what you're going to do is you're going to bring the elbows up slightly, and I want you to then bring the weights into a position where they're not resting on your shoulders. So from a side-on view, they're going to be just a little bit away from the shoulder. And that's so you've got an isometric contraction and you're going to feel that shoulder engaging when the other one is working. So when you're in this position, weights slightly off the shoulder. Now one dumbbell is going to press straight up. The other dumbbell is holding that position. So when you come down, you're going to swap over sides because you're alternating. You're going to have to work your core a lot as well, making sure you keep your spine completely straight. You don't want the ball to be sliding side to side on your hips. You want to keep bang in the middle of the ball, and you come up with one side, back down, up with one side, and back down. When you're doing the repetitions, one is coming up and working, but the other's working as well, holding that position. So you've got what's called an isometric contraction on one side, where you're holding the position, and on the other hand, you're going to have your active shoulder press. So think of a plank. When you do a plank movement, you can feel your core working, but there's no actual change in muscle length because you're just keeping a static position. That's exactly what's happening in this exercise as well. You're keeping a static isometric contraction on one side as the other side works doing your neutral grip shoulder press. You would repeat that for your desired amount of sets and repetitions, and that is how to do a shoulder press movement on a Swiss ball, alternating with your repetitions and doing a press and hold movement.